Welcome everyone to Merkaba Energy Healing. So in today's pick a card reading, we are asking Spirit, what do you need to know today? Very open reading. That's what I was guided to do. So let's introduce the three piles. Pile number 1 with message number 1. We have the Earth Tiger, card number 15. And that is paired with the Epidote. The message is already coming through. Pile number 2 with message number 2, the Earth Rabbit came out for you, card number 16. And that was paired with the Raw Rose Quartz. Okay. And then card number 3, message number 3, we have the guides are really already starting to talk. So the Earth Ox came out for you, card number 26. And that is paired with the Raw Blue Appetite. So when you are ready, you may go to the description box below to find the timestamp for your reading, and I will see you over there. Welcome, group number 1. Today we are asking Spirit, what do you need to know today? So your first message is breaking through the barrier, as the card says, and that was demonstrated to me by beginning to record this video once already, and there was a ton of construction, and I also had a lot of smudging from my Palo Santo on my fingers, so sometimes they look dirty. I promise I'm not dirty. It's just Palo Santo. I don't know how I get it always off all over my fingers. I think because I have a little nub here. And there was like a cat hair on the stone. There were a few different things that happened. And then I started clearing as I read Breaking Through the Barrier, which is on this card. So I am getting the sense that some of you guys are feeling as though you finally broke the surface, because they just showed me what looks like a dolphin breaking the ocean surface. It's like you're emerging. It's like it looks like a baptism, almost like you've been cleansed, you've been cleared. And here we have this tiger at the cliff, similar to the Fool card, where you're about to embark on a brand new journey. I'm getting a big yes on that. I don't know why I'm hearing the word stealth. Okay, now the clearing is returning. I was waiting for that. Just give me a second. There's a lot of clearing for you guys. Wow. Okay. Well, they're saying a lot of the clearing is behind you. There's a little bit more. What did you want to say about them being stealth? Okay, for anyone who's been dealing with any challenges, the way that you have been coping, the way that you have been responding is being praised, at least from my guides as I'm hearing it. Yes, I'm getting a thumbs up. You've been maneuvering in a way that's keeping you a little bit at a distance from the energy that you don't want to engage with. It's as though you've been, they're showing me the King of Swords, or the King of Swords there. It's like you've been very smart about the way that you've been handling the challenges in your life. And that is why you're breaking through the barrier, because either your perspective of the barrier has changed, or the way that you're working with your barriers has changed. For anyone new to my channel, because I've gotten a lot of new subscribers, welcome you guys. My grammar is off at times. People have accused me of not being English speaking. I am. I have a doctorate. I'm articulate, but I can speak like a fool sometimes in these channelings because I'm not completely speaking from my own mind. So please just bear with me when that happens. Okay, my highest and best spirit guides, guided only by the one, return me to the channeling, please. Yeah. So they're showing me you breaking the surface. There was kind of like this glass ceiling that I think you have always felt, or often, or they're saying persistently, consistently over a long stretch of time felt trapped in. You can see outside, but you couldn't get there. And you finally broke this seal. So I don't know what you did or how you did it. I'm sure it was different for everyone, obviously, but they're not showing me something average that everyone did. It's just that everyone in this group has responded differently to perceived obstacles, and you're being strongly praised for that. You're being recognized for that. I'm getting a huge yes on that, and they're bringing emotion to my heart. It's as though somebody needed to tell you guys this. Well done. You did it. You have now arrived. They're showing me a child stepping into like their dad's shoes or their mom's shoes. I used to walk around in my mom's heels when I was a kid. They're saying like the what you're about to step in is going to feel much bigger. There's going to be an increase in prosperity and in recognition, and it's going to feel like it doesn't fit, okay? But it will. An epidote comes from the Greek word meaning to increase, so that's actually exactly right for you guys. There is an increase in recognition. They're showing me the Six of Wands there, an increase in prosperity. There's a third one, and an increase in self-confidence, okay? They're showing me how this tiger's paw is up. And one of my cats, Simba, when she puts her paw up at me, it's like she's asking for something. She was definitely a dog in a previous life because it's a very dog-like behavior, although I think some cats do it, but my other cats don't do that. It's like you asked the universe for something, and now the universe is obliging, right? So there's something about you finally being heard. Period. And they're highlighting the mountains below and how you rose above them. You're not even on the mountain anymore. You're not even on or around the obstacle from which you have overcome. You're way above it. Way above it. So there's also a change in your perspective. You've changed your perspective of your life in some way. Perhaps you've zoomed out a little bit and you've been able to see the bigger picture. What is important, I'm hearing, what matters to you, and you're focusing more on what matters rather than getting stuck in the minutia, I'm hearing. Mundanity, is that a word? The mundaneness of every day. It's almost as though you're superseding that now. They're saying you're able to see past that sort of the everyday stuff that used to bother you. It doesn't bother you as much anymore. I remember when I tried exercising this ability years ago, it came to me as an itch on my body. And I would delay scratching because I wanted to be more in control of my reflexes. Not my positive reflexes, just reflexes that we don't think about, obviously. That's inherent in the meaning reflex. And it actually helped me become more of an observer, that not everything needs to be responded to very quickly. So they're showing me the Knight of Pentacles now. They're just praising you for slowing down and taking stock, seeing your life from a very different vantage point. It's not that your life has changed fundamentally. It's that your perspective of it has changed dramatically and the way you respond to it has changed dramatically. And so in turn, what you deal with, what you engage with, what you correspond with, who you engage with, who you correspond with, what shows up in your life, what gets magnetized to you, etc., has changed because your vibration has changed. A little more clearing as I say that. It's interesting. Epidote is kind of similar to quartz crystal in that it will expand the energy that you're in. So if you're not in a good mood, it will expand upon that. It will magnetize negativity to you, but generally it will magnetize goodness to you. But you do have to be a bit careful with this stone. It's indicated that this stone works well with a stone like moldavite, which is a similar coloring. And moldavite is a stone of transformation. This will accelerate moldavite. Not like moldavite needs any help. Anyone who's ever worn moldavite knows that. I stay away from that stone. I'm a little bit too scared to use that stone. Scared is not the right word, but maybe I'm just not ready for it because it will throw you into a transformative phase. So there's something about you learning how to work with the energy that presents in your life differently. That makes sense. So that's a big message for you guys. And there's a lot of praise for you. Anything else? Okay. What do you want me to do first? So we're going to do just a little bit of tarot, and then we're going to get some oracles. Okay, my highest and best spirit guides guided only by the one. What do you want, group number one? What else do you want, group number one, to know today? What else do you want them to know? I keep seeing the word praise in my head. There's this song, I have to praise you like I should. I don't remember who sang that, but that's what I'm hearing in my head. It's like you have to be recognized for how far you've come. And the guides are really highlighting that. So that's really beautiful. What do you want my group number ones to know? Show me very clearly now. Page of Swords. Yeah, so there's like some new way of communicating or new way of engaging with your world. What do you want them to know about that? Let's finish that question first. I'll note the Five of Cups. What do you want them to know about this new way of engaging in the world? Okay, I'll highlight that in a minute. Okay, maybe the Five of Cups was supposed to come out. Then show me a similar card. Okay, the World. That's even better. So the Page of Swords, this is an interesting card. The page is looking back. There's almost not paranoia, but there's this desire to walk forward, but they're still looking over the shoulder. And that's not what you're doing anymore. So the Five of Cups that flipped over before was, I think, relevant. That you guys are not paying as much attention to what is behind you, what was lost. You're more interested, and I'm saying more for a reason, you're more interested in moving forward, thinking differently, communicating differently, engaging differently with your life. It's a gentle looking back. It's not the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Cups wanted to come out, but it didn't. Why do I say it's gentle? Because the World is here. This tells me that you desire a new start, and that's what they highlighted with the Earth Tiger here. This is a whole new beginning. When people fundamentally change the way that they think about their world changes. And that is why the World came out. They highlighted that in the channeling. That because you've changed, your world has changed at large. They just gave me a huge yes on that. And they're highlighting the quantum physics, essentially. That we are constantly creating our environment by the way that we think about things. Also by the way that we feel and act, but think and communicate are highlighted here, both from the channeling and the swords here. Beautiful. Okay. Is there anything you want to tell them? Anything you want them to know about their future? Often, people come to these readings, they want to hear sort of what's upcoming. Anything you want to tell them about what's upcoming? Please and thank you. What's upcoming for this group? Can you show us that? Okay, that's a lot. Okay, Temperance. Another major arcana. Yeah. So you remember how they said before that you're working with your energy differently when we were talking about the epidote, that the way you're working with your energy is different, and that's why what energy is coming to you is different. That's what the Temperance card is, right? It's a card of alchemy. You're taking energy, whatever it was, whatever the barrier was, and you're looking at it differently, you're working with it differently, and you're turning it into gold, or you're doing something with it that allows you to ascend, to increase, to move forward, to create with the universe. But let's get another card here, please, with the Temperance. What do you want them to know about Temperance, please? I just heard you're working with the angels. I don't really know what that means. Maybe you're working with your guides now. Six of Swords. Okay, that harkens back to the original message. Leaving something behind for something better. Okay, breaking through the barrier, moving forward. Again, we have swords. So we have swords and we have two major arcana here. Maybe three with the Earth Tiger, because that reads as the Fool to me in a lot of ways. Can you tell me more about the Six of Swords here? Okay, so we know that they're leaving barriers, things that just weren't working for them. They're actually working with the energy differently. Can you tell us what the what's the outcome here? Can you show me an outcome card for group number 1? Thank you. Boom. Can you even take it? Guys, I've been doing this a long time, not my YouTube channel, but still blown away every time. The Fool. The Fool. They're saying, Dr. K, you're right. That is exactly what's happening for this group. They're starting a whole new journey, a whole new adventure. And that's why they started with praise, because they want you to get excited about your life now. They want you to get excited about what's to come. Unfreaking believable. Okay. Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, possibly working with people, working in a new way, in a more innovative way. Okay, let's get some tea leaves for you guys. That's just blows my mind, I'm telling you. Sorry that it's imbalanced here, but that's how it came out. What do you want group number 1 to know today? Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay, so, let's then take out the Three of Pentacles then. Why not? You guys might be in your new journey here. You might be working with somebody new. Okay, there might be they're showing me the Two of Cups, so it looks like possibly a partnership. A meeting with a stranger can be important. I don't always read the bottom here with these cards, but I feel like this is accurate with the Three of Pentacles here. Recent readings of mine, I've been getting this message for one group in the 3 cards. Let me know if that's you guys, if you pick that pile where you're going to meet someone out of the blue. This is not necessarily like a love. This looks very much somebody you're just going to work with. They're also saying they're also showing the handshake to me as signing on a house. That's a random message, but you might sign, how do you say? Like a lease agreement, a mortgage agreement, whatever, buying a house. Some kind of contract. This could be, they're also showing me a business plan. So this could be where you're, they're saying joining forces, coming together with some kind of organization, working with a new, I just heard sponsor. Okay. Is this some kind of augmentation or some kind of increase again when it comes to what you're doing? It's sort of getting to a next level. Okay, there's an up leveling with something that you're working on. Okay, what else do you want this group to know? Oh, harp, great happiness. What do you want them to know about great happiness? So they're coming back to the original message of breaking through the barrier, and they're highlighting those big shoes that that they portrayed before, that you're moving into a phase of abundance, and it's going to bring you great happiness with the Sun and the Fool card here. And I'm hearing them say, don't shy away from this, because it may feel very unfamiliar to you. How beautiful is that? The harp is one of the most stunning instruments, isn't it? Let's get from the other side of the tea leaves. What else do you want my group number ones to know? Okay. Oh, we have love. So the handshake and the Two of Cups that I saw in my mind's eye, this could be new love coming in for you. Okay. There's also just this sense of overall love. The way that they said, the way that you're working with energy is different. That means that you respect yourself more, and you must love yourself more, and you're going to magnetize all different kinds of love into your life. Because true abundance is love, isn't it? I mean, in my opinion, it is. One more message for group number one. Oh my goodness. Arrow, you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Damn straight. With the Earth Tiger and the Fool. And of course, it comes out perfectly, which I love, to come out right in the corner here. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. You know, sometimes when people book a private reading, they ask me, am I on the right path? And it's one of two things. You're asking because you know you're not on the right path, or you're asking because you have self-doubt. And my sense with this group is you simply have self-doubt, because you are on the right path. The shoes might feel a little bit big, but you're going to grow right into them real quick. Okay? And that is your reading for today, group number one. Short and sweet. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you can. If nothing else, you guys, I send you so much love and blessings on this beautiful new path, this new beginning. Until the next reading, take very good care. Welcome, group number two. Today we are asking Spirit, what do you need to know today? I feel giggly coming into your reading. I just feel really happy and excited. Kind of like butterflies in my stomach. I don't know if somebody's just met someone new. I feel like I can't believe it. I met him, I met her, I met them. I just feel excited. Maybe I'm going on a trip somewhere amazing. I just feel very joyful, and yeah, it's just this feeling of I can't believe it. So I don't know what that's about. But the Earth Rabbit here, in harmony with the season. What a magnificent card, with crystals and flowers. Beautiful. This pink tree here that a little bit resembles cherry blossoms, a little bit, with the beautiful rose quartz. I hear, okay, so I had ordered these crystals, not these, and I got this as a gift, the rose quartz. And I have quite a bit. I have quite a few rose quartz in my collection. And when this one came, I don't know, it was the energy of the seller. I gave them amazing reviews. Even like, you see the pink? I think I chose pink for the thumbnail as well. It's such a beautiful piece. It's so loving. I just feel like you have a lot of love and a lot of beauty. They're showing me the Empress card. I don't know if you've been working on yourselves, really opening up your heart, maybe working on how you look for yourself, like feeling really good about yourself, or at least doing things to help yourself feel good. Starting to clear. Even the idea, oh God. These yawns are new to me. I've only had them for the last year. They kind of wipe me out a little bit. In harmony with the season, it just feels very much like spring season in your life right now. I don't mean that it's spring for you right now, but in fact, it's not anywhere when I'm filming this. It's summer where I am, so it must be winter. Is that right? Winter, perhaps? I can't think straight right now. And also my cat is stuck on the balcony. 1 second, you guys. She can't get through the opening. Okay, sorry, guys. I leave a crack of my balcony door open so my cat can come in and out. And maybe I was underestimating her girth. Maybe there's something about that for you guys. Maybe some of you guys are trying to put some weight on, some muscle. Maybe some of you are trying to lose weight. I don't know. Anyway, in harmony with this season, it just feels like there's a state of flow entering your life, occurring in your life, continuing in your life in some way. And it stems from some kind of peace in your heart. Now, that could be predictive for some of you, but it feels present. I feel like I'm in the Empress season. That's what it feels like. And interesting that I say Empress because, I mean, we have a rabbit here. Rabbits multiply very quickly. And that's the Empress. The creationist, is that even a word? Right? She's often depicted as pregnant in the cards. I have to close the balcony. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I had to close the balcony door. Okay. Okay. Calling in my highest and best spirit guides, guided only by the one. What does group number 2 need to hear today? I'm hearing the word laughter. That's crazy. Laughter up ahead. They're showing it to me almost like a sign. Laughter this way. They're showing me a sign, like an arrow this way. And I just heard Sagittarius for some reason. Is it someone's birthday in Sagittarius season, November, I guess? Anything about that? Why are you highlighting Sagittarius? I don't know. Oh, the Archer. Okay. It's like you're moving towards your goal and you're very close to it. Mm-hmm. And Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So there's this feeling of expansion in beauty. I mean, there's just expansion in this group. Laughter actually opens up the energetic field and it raises your vibration. So that's just coming through for you guys. What else do you want? I'm just going to use my scrying bowl for a minute. What else do you want my group number 2 to know today? The answer to what? I just heard you have the answer to what you seek. You hold the answer. They're showing me the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. There's some kind of situation that you don't know how to handle, you don't know what to do about. You have the answer. They're showing me somebody who's been looking outside themselves, maybe going to readers, maybe going to psychics, healers. This is the time to trust yourself. This is the time to trust yourself. Yeah, because I'm getting distracted by my cat wanting to go back out, and they're saying it's a revolving door. So they're saying there's too many people in your ear. I know this message just went in another direction, but that's what they're telling me. They really want you to listen to you, to your own thoughts, your own opinions. Because I was marveling at this rabbit sitting alone on this path, and they're saying, well, that's for good reason. Because the way that you see your own beauty and you know your own worth and you can hear your own thoughts is by being on your own a little bit. And when you're on your own, you see the wealth of your own intuition, the beauty of your own intuition. Okay? Okay, let's get into the tarot. My highest and best spirit guides. Guided only by the one. I don't know why I'm so cheery with this group. What do you want group number 2 to know today, please? And thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just heard the name Julie, which is a family member's name of mine, but Julie, I just heard. Oh, we have strength. Beautiful. What is that regarding? Ooh, Knight of Cups. Let me just sit with this for a second. Strength. I mean, there might be a Leo coming in for you guys if you're looking for love. Are we out of Leo season? What's the date today? I don't even remember anymore. I think we're out of Leo season. Are we? No, we're in Leo season. Are we at, yeah, I think we're past the 21st, right? Yeah, we're in Leo season right now. So there might be somebody coming in for you. Okay. During Leo season. Okay. So it's interesting that the Knight of Cups is here because they talked about this feeling of really being open in the heart. And so there's a message here that because you have been strong, because you have faced your fears, because you have allowed yourself to be present in your difficult emotions and you've honored them, you've cracked open your heart even further. And that strengthens you. That strengthens you. They're showing me almost a message from your emotional self saying, you know, thank you for caring for me. Thank you for holding me in high regard. Thank you for not rejecting me. So there's almost this feeling that message dovetails with the possibility of love for those of you who are seeking love. That as you've honored your feelings, whatever it might be, the feelings that might have felt scary to you, where you allowed them to take shape, and maybe even sometimes you scared yourself by what you felt, but then once that scary feeling was expressed, you realize, oh, it passes. It doesn't take over. And you start realizing that emotions don't get to a 10 if you allow them to be felt, acknowledged, and expressed the moment that they come up or shortly thereafter. They don't become big monsters unless they're held dormant, repressed, held down. I'm seeing somebody eating to suppress emotions. Okay, maybe somebody does that here. It's a common experience. When we shove those feelings down, they get really, really constricted and really big once they come out. But generally, emotions are not felt that way. They're not meant to be that big. We can get angry, and anger doesn't have to be a 4-letter word, okay? So there's something about allowing yourself to fully feel the extent of your emotional experience. And it might have felt scary at first, but once you purge some of that restricted emotion, the subsequent emotions are dealt with kid gloves or with a kinder hand, let's say. And then you're kind of out in the world saying, okay, all emotions are welcome. This is how I'm hearing it with the Knight of Cups. Hello. Here I am on my horse. Whatever emotions would like to show up, I'm here. I'm here for it. And the reason why that message dovetails with that of a possible love coming in is because when you honor and you open to your emotional field, all of your experiences, experientially, essentially, then you call in, you align to a divine kind of love, a higher or more aligned state of love with another person. And they talked about this idea of harmony and being in flow. And we have the infinity symbol here on the strength card, okay, which is always a state of flow, of give and take, of as above, as below, as within, so without. What you've cultivated from within is now going to manifest outside of you. And that's what you can expect, okay? What else do you want my group number 2s to know? Can you tell us a little bit about, okay, I couldn't ask anything, Knight of Pentacles. So we have 2 knights here, which are, the knights are moving cards, okay? So something is moving. It's not the Knight of Swords or Wands. The Cups and definitely the Pentacles are slower moving energy. But whatever you've done, whatever balance you've achieved here with the harmony, okay, whatever you have cultivated in the sacral chakra and the emotional field, in your sense of, oh, and Leo obviously rules the heart, right? Whatever you have balanced from within is allowing some kind of movement to occur from without, albeit slowly, but not slow as in bad, slow as in alignment. Can you tell me more about what is moving? Can you give us some more information about the future here? My highest and best spirit guides telling me to uncross my legs. Anyone else always cross their legs? It's so hard for me to sit with my legs straight down. Okay, yeah, I see it. Queen of Swords. Wow, that's very interesting because I literally just said the Knight of Swords isn't here, and now we have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is not a fast-moving energy, but she's quite sharp and forthright. So it's almost as though because you have aligned more to your truth, to your authenticity, and you're allowing yourself to befriend your darkness, your shadow, your fears, and rather than being your shadow, your darkness, or fears, you're releasing. Okay, now I'm clearing. As I'm delivering this message, you are releasing that which you've withheld for many, many years, because they're showing me the Four of Pentacles there. And you're allowing yourself to fully acknowledge, and express in that order what you feel, what comes up for you emotionally. And then you're able to be much clearer about your life moving forward because you're not muddied by that debris anymore. So what is moving now is this clarity, this capacity to communicate, this capacity for honesty, for truth is sort of taking shape in your life. Because that's signified by the Queen of Swords. Integrity, honesty, truth. I'm hearing values. There's a state of alignment for this group. It's really quite beautiful. Can I get an outcome card for them? Anything? I mean, they're saying the Queen of Swords is the outcome. Can we get maybe one more piece of information here for their future about what they need to know or what they can look forward to? Yeah. Nine of Cups. Boom. That's what you can look forward to. Fulfillment. And again, we have cups. Okay? There's something about emotional nourishment, emotional fulfillment. I wish I had another word. I can't think of one right now. Sometimes I get stuck on the same words when I'm channeling. Fool on the bottom of the deck. Okay, that came out in group number 1. Some kind of profound emotional fulfillment. Let's get some tea leaves so we can get a little bit more nuance here. My highest and best spirit guides, can you show us, please, what my group number 2s need to know? We'll start with what they need to know and then what's forthcoming. What do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Thank you. What do they need to know? Okay. That's too many. Can I get just one at a time, please? What do they need to know? I'm hearing it's here. They're giving me the Rumi quote, what you seek is seeking you. What you seek is seeking you. It's here. What you sought is here. Hills, obstacles to overcome. There's definitely, especially with the strength here, there's definitely a sense that you guys have overcome something from within. Group number 1 was more about obstacles from without. This is more something that was sort of undulating. They're showing me rolling hills as undulating emotions. Maybe you guys have been dealing with mood vacillations or moodiness. You've made friends with this part of you. It feels as though you're not battling with this part of you anymore. And you're allowing yourself to just exist without being your own bully, I'm hearing. Wow. And they're highlighting that it's hills, not mountains, right? So these are not huge obstacles. These are not huge things to overcome. These are merely aspects of yourself that you're tending to with more kindness, and you're being praised for that, okay? Can you tell us more for group number 2? What do you want them to know? What do you want them to know? One card, please. Really? One card, please. What do you want them to know? My highest and best spirit guides guided by the one. One card. Thank you. And we have, wow, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And we have fish here again, cups. Maybe I have some Pisces in the midst here. Okay, so they're highlighting actually something very important with the goldfish, because they showed it to me as the fish in the Page of Cups. So they're saying that as you have cleared more of this emotional debris, you open up your chakra system for higher vibratory energies that allow the Kundalini channel to be clear, allowing for more, for expanded consciousness to occur. Okay, for expanded consciousness to occur. Did they highlight Sagittarius with this group? I think they did with the Archer and Jupiter. You guys have the potential to expand your consciousness in a profound way in lieu of clearing some of this emotional debris. Okay, let me get from the other side of the deck. But definitely material wealth here and spiritual wealth here with the Nine of Cups. Okay, show me for this side. What else do you want them to know for my group number 2s? What else do you want them to know, please? I just heard there's no time like the present. So maybe there's something that you want to start. Okay. And we have table, hard work ahead. Very interesting. So maybe there is something that you want to start. Maybe there's something you want to bring to the table here. They showed me someone, not propositioning, what's the word? It's like you're proposing an idea. Proposing? I can't think of basic English terms. It's like you're entertaining an idea and then you're showing it to someone. I can't think of the basic vocabulary words here. You're putting something out on the table. They're also showing me this in terms of forgiveness, that somebody might put something out on the table, as it were, for you to review, to forgive them. But this is really highlighting the idea of work or something that you're starting to put it out. Let someone see it. Let someone review it. I know that this is a slightly different message, but that's what they're showing me. Anything with the table, hard work ahead. So they're saying that this is the kind of hard work that you've dreamed of, that you've wanted. Something that you've wanted to bring out in the world. It's hard work, but hard only in the sense that it requires effort, but not the kind of effort that it lacks enjoyment. There's something enjoyable about your path ahead because you're actually doing something that you love to do. Okay? You're putting your voice out there, something with communication or the way that you're speaking or the way that you're telling the world your ideas. You're putting it out there now for someone to entertain. I don't know if you're interviewing for something. Not really sure. Let's see what else. What else do you have for my group? Can we have like a prediction card here for my group number 2s? Thank you. Fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, so they did mention possibly a new person coming in. So they might have blonde, gray, or white hair. Might be a fair man with a Knight of Cups. This also can be with the hard work ahead. This can be somebody that you're partnering with. Okay, partnership did come out a little bit in group number 1, but this feels less equal. This looks like somebody you might work for. Because it feels more as though you're bringing an idea to the table and somebody is reviewing it. So it doesn't feel so equal. It feels maybe an investor, somebody who you're asking for, like a financial advisor or something like this, somebody that you're going to for advice or for help, something like that. But again, it can be a literal Knight of Cups, a fair man for those of you seeking a male, because I'm reading it as a fair man because that's what the card says, as opposed to being more fluid. And any other last messages for my group number? Yes, my group number 2s. Anything else you want to tell them? What do they need to know? Thank you. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. So you don't know. There's no enemies. I don't believe in these cards when it comes out. What do you want them to know about bats? Okay. So they're showing me a bat upside down, and they're saying they want you to look at something from a different perspective. It's about moving out of some kind of rigidity. I don't know what else. What else do you want to say about that? They want me to pull from the other. Hang on one second. I don't know what that means. They're just saying that a new perspective. Can you say more? Okay, 2 came out, so I'm going to take it. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. It's very interesting because, again, there's this feeling of you balancing your emotional field in some way. Okay? That's what they were talking about with the strength card. So you definitely have some kind of strong emotion. The fire sign is here with Leo. Let's see what this is. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. Okay, I do wonder if the flow state that you've come into is because you've come out of some kind of situation with someone or something that wasn't for your highest and best good, as it were. And it's almost as though you wanted something to work out with this person and it didn't, and it was for your betterment. So I feel like these 2 cards are more about the recognition of something that didn't come to fruition for good reason. That's all. You change your perspective, so the thing did not continue. Whatever this relationship was, this could be a partnership in work, or it could be a partnership in love. And because you have sort of moved away from that, you've created more harmony in your emotional field. You are calling in more love. You're magnetizing that which is more in alignment. And the right people and the right circumstances are coming in for you now. That's really what I'm being given here. It's almost like you have to recognize that when certain things don't work out, it's often because you were not meant to have that in your life. And on the bottom of the deck, we have box, you will receive a gift. And do you remember at the beginning of the session, the beginning of the reading rather, I said that this rose quartz was a gift. I don't remember if I mentioned that you'll be getting a gift of some sort. I might have. I was supposed to. But that's what they're showing me here. It's like, that's what the 9 of Cups is. There is some kind of wish fulfillment because you set aside something that wasn't working anymore, and now you're magnetizing something that actually will be a gift. It was a bit of a circular reading, but I hope that made sense to you guys. So I'm going to close the reading out there, sending you guys so much love and so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very good care. Welcome, group number 3. Today we are asking Spirit what you need to know today. Very simple. What do you need to know today? I'm hearing Saturn. Something about maybe I have some caps in the house. Some way that your everyday habits are changing. Okay. I just heard somebody's nixing coffee. Okay. I don't demonize coffee, but it seems like that's a good thing for your gut. I'm hearing. And I'm clearing a little bit when I say that. Excuse me, my God. Okay. So you guys chose the raw appetite with the earth ox. One with the universe. My highest and best spirit guides guided only by the one. Okay. What do you want them to know? I am hearing recharging your energy in anticipation of the Lion's Gate. Now, somebody's going to come to this reading after the Lion's Gate, so take it for what it is. Oh, that's very interesting. We have 26, which equals 8 here. So for those of you watching after August 2026, take it for the next Lion's Gate, okay? My guides, can you help my energy flow even if I cross my legs? I feel like I really need to cross my legs right now. Actually, they're saying that's right. Like I'm in a meditation position, I guess, lotus position. Is that right? Whatever it is, on my chair. And I just felt a strong urge to sit in that position. There's something that you guys have been doing. I don't know if you've been doing energy work, the way that the woman on this card looks like she's doing, or you're learning how to move energy. There's something about that. Why are you highlighting the movement of the energy and between this time and the Lion's Gate? I don't know. They're saying that there's something in this time period that you guys are attuned to. Well, it says one with the universe, and we have the appetite here, which is a stone of the third eye. I mean, it's about clairvoyance, and her third eye is a light here. Okay? What is happening in this period of time that you want them to know? So the Lion's Gate is a portal, one of the most powerful portals. I'm doing one of these final clearings that I've been doing over the last, I don't know how many months. And my final one is just shy of Lion's Gate, and it was in divine timing that happened. So something is going to shift for me. Maybe it's concurring with the collective for group number 3 here. There's going to be, or you guys already know that some energy is profoundly shifting for you guys now. And I'm hearing the word enlightenment. So it feels as though the energy shift is very profound for this group. And it's leading up to the Lion's Gate. Tell me about this shift. I don't want to, you guys, I don't want to say things. I've been pondering tarot readings and what is really helping. I don't want to be one of these readers or channelers that say a specific date, a big shift, and then nothing effing happens, right? And honestly, between all of us, I do find that things are happening. They're just more subtle than we'd like them to be. It's not like a bunch of ships in the sky. My guides are laughing because that will happen at some point, but not right now. But anyway, the sensitives in this group are going to feel some shift over the next couple of weeks. So they're showing me really in the head. You might feel a lot of swirling in the third eye. You might get visions. You might get headaches. Okay. Again, if you have any symptoms that are worrisome, please see a doctor. There's some kind of unification that is happening. Let me just listen for a minute. What do you want them to know about? There's something about the energy of the sun. And I'm hearing the word gratitude. So the sun, the sun, well, it's Leo season now. And, Leo is ruled by the sun. They're saying something about having gratitude for the sun. The sun is working very hard to illuminate our path, to revitalize our cells, to strengthen our mitochondria is how I'm hearing it. And they're saying that this group understands that and that it would be wise to give of thanks to the sun. Which is kind of a really beautiful idea. I don't really thank the sun. I'd like to actually thank the sun right now for her beautiful or his beautiful energy. Okay. There's something about working with the sun's energy. There's something about the number 8 and 888. Okay. And they're recommending that you be in the stillness. So find moments of stillness because you might find that your visions will get quite strong during this period of time. And there's just like this chakra balancing that this woman is doing. I don't know if you guys know how to do that, or you can just intend for your chakra system to become more aligned. You can just see them all spinning counterclockwise, which is the correct spin, depending on how you're looking at your chakras. But okay, I just ask that they spin correctly. That's a better way of putting it. I just keep hearing, I am one with the universe is one with me. There's something about unity consciousness and coming into greater awareness of this idea. A little bit, it's hard to pinpoint, okay? I don't know what else to say except for that. I don't know. Let me know if that resonates with anyone here. I'm also getting very hot as I'm delivering the messages. So some of you might get some profound downloads over the next couple of weeks. I'm seeing somebody writing profusely. It's almost like smoke is coming off the pen. Okay. This might be a very auspicious time to write for someone. Okay. My highest and best spirit guides, can you give me something that's more grounded here or that I could understand a little bit better? I mean, I understand, but is there anything else? Okay. Let me just show gratitude. I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you for those messages. I'm sorry. Anything else you want to tell my group number 3s? Anything else you want to tell my group? What do they need to know? Thank you. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, I understand. And 4 of Wands. Guys, we have 8 again. 8. 8. And then the Lion's Gate is 8, 8. The number 8 and the Lion's Gate is hugely important. Okay, now I want you, this is just bananas. The 4 of Wands to me is often a card that denotes a portal, just like the Earth Ox. What do you want them to know about the 4 of Pentacles? Okay, this is what they want you to understand. Some of you guys sometimes see me sitting like this. Sometimes I take my hands off camera so that it's not a distraction. The reason why I do this is because when I tune into the group's energy, I get into your group, anyone's group's energy, I get flooded. And what this does is it cycles my energy, because your fingertips are one of the areas of your body where energy flows out very quickly, very easily, okay? That's why energy healing is often done with the hands. Even though a lot of energy I feel from my palms, it's also from the fingers. So they're showing me with the 4 of Pentacles that they want you to conserve your energy and learn how to move your energy within your own energy body. Okay, they're saying that you guys are going to be anchors. They're calling it energy anchors and energy keepers. Beautiful. When this portal opens. Okay, so it's almost like you're learning right now. You see how this woman is working with her own energy, how to move your own energy and revitalize it with the help of the sun. So the message for this group is highly esoteric, okay? Highly individual for this group, not at all. If this doesn't resonate, that's cool. Go to the other 2 groups. They're much more grounded. You guys, hi Simba. Oh, Simba. Oh, I wish you would come up on the desk so you guys can see her. Hey, sweet girl. Oh, she's so sweet. So there's something about you guys learning how to sit with your energy field, call in the energy of the sun, and let the sun's energy expand you from within, and then learn. I'm not saying to go to a teacher or anything, but imagine your energy moving in your body, in your toric field, in your auric field. They're highlighting the toric field. You might want to look up the toroidal field online if you don't know what that is, but it's this energetic structure in your upper field and your lower. It almost looks like an hourglass, okay? And so they want you to learn how to circulate your energy like a spiral. And when you approach the Lion's Gate, there's going to be an opening, kind of like the 12th dimensional shield, but imagine it open at the top and open at the bottom. So the soul star chakra and the earth star chakra are open. I don't know why. I don't know if you're meant to bring in codes. Yes. Codes and energy during the Lion's Gate down into your field, down into the earth. They're saying that the earth needs a little bit of help right now. She's a little bit, she's feeling a little chaotic. So they're saying that if you want to ground into the body, not so much into the earth right now, because she feels very overwhelmed right now is how I'm hearing it. So cycling your own energy, learning how to recycle your energy and cycle the new energy from the sun in through your field and then through this portal. I literally don't even know if I'm making sense because I feel so outside my body right now and my whole body is on fire. But you guys are meant to do something very powerfully energetic in anticipation of the 8-8 portal. Some of you will not want to hear this. Someone's going to leave some nasty comment. Please don't. Just leave. Opening up to the 8s. Oh my freaking God. What is going on, you guys? I just opened the deck to the Strength card and the 8 of Wands. Guys, I'm a little bit freaked out right now. And we have Leo. I am literally on fire right now. That is one of the craziest. I'm sweating, you guys. That is one of the craziest things that I've seen. And I've seen some crazy SHIT in my readings, okay? Any of you who have been with me for a while, you've seen some crazy stuff, right? That's just, I don't even know. Guys, you have some kind of important work to do with the Lion's Gate. We have a lion, I just realized. We have the lion, we have Leo, we have strength, we have the 8, we have the 8 of Wands. Fast moving energy. I'm not even going to pull more cards. Like that's where it wanted to open to. You guys are going to get some crazy download, some kind of crazy information. You know what they're asking me to do? You guys, any of you guys who are psychic out there, okay? Please, nobody make shit up, okay? We're not trying to entertain. We're not trying to be charlatans here, okay? Those of you who are highly intuitive, I want you guys to do me a favor, please. If you guys have cards, or you automatic write, or you scry, or you just sit and you ask your guides, anyone who's intuitive out there, what I want you guys to do, because we're meant to work together. I wish you guys can see my face. I am on fire. What they're guiding me to do is to ask you guys to ask your guides for a message about the Lion's Gate. Between now and the Lion's Gate, what do you need to know? Write it in the comments. Share it with us. Because there are people in this group that are tapped in and you have information, something about this energy and about what kind of energy we have to bring in anticipation for the Lion's Gate. I even just disclosed to you that I've been working with somebody who's been helping remove my soul from the inverted. It's a whole crazy story. When I do my course, if you guys want to hear the story, I'll tell you about it. But we had all of these delays and literally I had 8 stages. I'm going to cry right now. This is crazy. 8 stages to this clearing process over approximately 8 months. I'm going to go check that. And he said to me, this is in anticipation for the Lion's Gate. And I said, anticipation of what? And he said, we don't know. We just need to clear all this energy and disconnect you from the inverted world so you're reconnected to the one, which makes me cry. And then we're going to find out what's going to happen. And so I don't know. Our last session is this weekend, so I'll let you guys know by the Lion's Gate. But apparently us, this group, whoever's listening, we're in this together. Something is supposed to, some kind of codes or information. If you guys can give me a second, let me just sit with this. I'm calling on the one only source, please. I know I'm excited. Okay. What do you want us to know about the Lion's Gate? Okay. I channeled this probably, I don't remember. If I remember the video, I don't know if I'm going to remember. It was one of those channeling videos where I got maybe 100 views, before I hit my 1,000 subscribers. And they had showed me that all across the globe, there's going to be factions or groups of people that are going to light up their respective area. So especially for those of you who have moved recently, you moved for good reason. That was divinely guided. I moved to a state I never thought I would move to, okay? I moved out of a state I never thought I'd move out of, okay? So some of you moved in a way that you didn't think you'd ever move, and you're supposed to be there. Let me know if any of you guys have moved to a place you never thought you'd live in the last couple of years. You are meant to be in that place. Yes, I'm getting a big yes, because you're meant to bring light to that area. And that is what they're showing me with this energy movement. I knew when I pulled this card, something crazy was going to happen. I was so excited to do this reading. So they're showing me that you're meant to hold as much light within your field. No healing, no sending it out. Just embody your light. Oh my God, I'm getting such a huge yes. Anyone who comes to my course, whenever, I keep talking about this and I haven't even created it. So, but whenever it is, if it's in the fall or the spring of the Northern Hemisphere, whatever, I'll show you my right leg lights up. It's the craziest thing. Still freaks me out after all of this time. It's been happening for 12 years now, or 10 years, 12 years. This is about holding your light. This is that idea of being the lighthouse. My Reiki teacher always used to say that, to be the lighthouse, which I think is beautiful. Okay. Be the lighthouse and imagine that light illuminating your state, let's just say. Because they're saying 5 miles in all direction, but I just see the whole state. Obviously 5 miles is limited, but whatever speaks to you. There's some kind of mass awakening that can occur if all of us light workers do this between now and the Lion's Gate. I don't know if I should hold something on the Lion's Gate that we all do this together. I don't know. Should we do that? I don't know. Maybe we should all do that. I don't know. And then with this portal being open and the light that comes through on that particular day, they're saying it's going to magnify our light tenfold, I'm hearing. You remember a while ago, all of the channelers were talking about a flash of light? That's what they're talking about here. I talked about it, I think it was last summer, and I started getting off the bandwagon of certain dates because I think that keeps people in limbo and they're waiting on some date. Honestly, dates, timing is very fluid, and yeah, I just think it misleads people. But they're showing it to me as a flash of light, and I'm not here to say it's going to look like a flash of light. It's going to feel like it, though. It's an energetic boom. That's what it looks like. It looks like a firework. No, it's not a firework. It's like, I don't know, like a comet, or, I don't know, an asteroid. It's that kind of light, as if it hit the earth and everything just lit up. I'm not saying anything is going to get destroyed. It just looks like everything is going to light up. But it's in the energetic field. Whether it happens in real life, I don't know. But that's what they just showed me. The flash of light that I saw last summer, that's what I just saw. Anything you want to tell us with the tea leaves? We have bell and announcement. Interesting. For whom the bell tolls, I'm hearing, which is about karma. So maybe this is the final split. I didn't get a yes on that. Okay, I retract that. Sorry, my guides. What is the bell about? So they're saying for whoever wants to hear, they will hear. For whoever wants to see, they will see. For whoever wants to know, they will know. That's what they're telling me with the bell. It's like the capacity for the acceleration of ascension is here. So if you want to know the truth, you will know the truth. If you want to hear the truth, you will hear the truth. You want to see the truth, you will see it. It's whether you're ready or not, whether you choose it. And they're basically saying 99.9% of the people who are still listening now, not everyone who clicked on this video, because half of you are not even here anymore, okay? Those of you who are still here, you're ready to hear. They're having me hear the judgment card, the trumpets again. There's a call for the light workers to fulfill a very profound aspect of their mission around this time. That's all I'm going to say. What else do you want them to know? Oops. Too many. The other, you want me to pull one other card from this side? What else do you want my group? This is a very unusual message, you guys. Please talk to me in the comments. I didn't ask this for any other group, but I mean, you guys, we're all part of the same group. So, you know, if you're still with me, I feel very emotional right now. I don't really understand it. It's, you know, I'm recording, so I'm very mindful of this. This is something that I feel like I need to meditate on. So I urge you guys to meditate on this message, please. And I'm asking my highest and best spirit guides to please help me bring through codes. They're showing me light language in codes. This, I'm hearing Arcturian light language coming through. Can you bring this through to this group, please? Okay. I'm not taking that. Highest and best spirit guides guided only by the one. Show me one card. Tent. Temporary situation. What the heck does that mean? What does the tent mean? You will be shown the way. You will be shown the way. We have a candle here. Temporary situation. It almost feels like it almost feels as though we're jumping timelines. No, that's not what they want me to say. Like we're moving through a portal. Yes. It's like, even the tent is like a portal. It's as though, dung, dung, I'm hearing like a huge, that bell sound. It's time. I keep hearing, it's time, it's time, it's time. The situation that you find yourselves in right now, the life that you find yourselves in, this is temporary. We're about to move through a portal and we'll be shown the way. Again, with light, so the sun, light, energy. This is important for all of us to know. Okay, these cards don't resonate with me, these other cards, so I'm not going to pull anything else. Guys, I don't really know what else to say. I wish I had something more grounded. I mean, I don't wish. If I was listening to this, I'd be very happy. But if you stayed for this reading, then clearly this is resonating on some level. But please do your own meditations. Share some channelings with us in the comments. I'm dying to read what you come up with. I do think that over the next week and after I do my 8th stage with my beautiful healer, I'm probably going to get another message. And I'm going to ask him about the number 8. And I didn't even realize that I had 8 stages to the clearing. And that was leading up to the Lion's Gate. And then we have all these 8s here. I don't even know what to say. This is the coolest reading I think I've done in a long time. Let me know what you guys think, okay? If you stayed for the reading, I just want to thank you. I appreciate you. That means the world to me. I really want to praise you and I want to thank you so very much. I'm not doing this alone. I've got all my guides with me. Whatever benevolent energies are abound, like they're around us right now. Whatever you believe in, I don't even know what I believe in, but I believe in love and I believe that there's something much bigger that we don't understand that's out there. And I don't think that the world is meant to look the way it looks right now. I don't think that everything is meant to be a goddamn lesson. I think that we're meant to ascend out of this place, this space, and bring as much of the earth energy up in vibration as possible, not just to leave it behind, but to actually bring a lot of the vibration up so that, you know, souls can ascend that maybe couldn't without our help. Okay, I say humbly, okay, I say humbly at that, because I'm not where I want to be, but I think I do hold enough light that I could lift up the vibration of another soul. And in the ways that I don't think I'm lifted up enough, I think there's another soul out there that could help me lift up. Okay. And as long as we have that authentic air of humility, we will continue to ascend. We know our light, but we also know that we have more to do, right? Okay. I'm going to get off my soapbox. I love you guys. I love everyone who stayed in this group. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let me know what you think. So much love to you guys and so many blessings for us all in the next couple of weeks. Let's see what's going to happen. Until the next one.